A journey of hope, courage and resilience. New normal, new challenges. A true Tario Lim Nmhs never quits. You choose to continue learning and continue dreaming, and now you made it through. You have finished high school amidst the pandemic. Truly worthy of praise and success. Join us as we celebrate the day of success, a victorious day for courageous souls who choose to never give up and keep chasing their dreams despite uncertainties. The graduating class of 2021 and the first virtual graduation of Tario Lim National Memorial High School School Year 2020-2021.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sigatanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihingi, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, mo'y langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Our Father, we recognize you as the giver of every good and perfect gift, and we especially thank you on this occasion for the many bountiful blessings which thou hast bestowed upon this class. We would thank you for the close ties which we have been able to enjoy with one another, for the student leadership, faculty, and administration which has labored in our behalf. We thank you for the strength and guidance which has enabled us to complete our high school objectives here at Tario Lim National Memorial High School. We would ask your forgiveness for having in any way failed, and pray that thou would help us to profit from our past mistakes in order that we may walk more wisely and closely with you. Father, we would pray for your continued blessings on our school, that it may grow and be a lighthouse for the youth in this community, and we would also ask your special blessings on this senior class. Be with those who have known sorrow and borne handicaps. Be with all of us daily, that we may grow in grace, knowledge, and wisdom, and continue to develop ourselves in such a way that we would fulfill the course which would be pleasing to you, our Creator. Amen.
To our resilient principal, Mr. Albert Fred S. Magluyan, my fellow teachers, students, and general stakeholders, good afternoon. Today, we are celebrating the first virtual commencement exercises of our school. The school decided to have these commencement exercises in virtual nature due to the threat of COVID-19. As we know that the threat is always there, present in our day-to-day activities, especially when we are not staying at home. That's why we have this kind of format in our graduation. We are following the protocol set by the IATF. With this format, you students will be able to feel your graduation, for I know your graduation is an important part of your student's life. Therefore, enjoy this day, make it a memorable one. Be proud of what you have achieved. Give thanks to the Lord, to your parents, and to those people around you who have helped you graduate. To the graduates of 2021, you have overcome the challenges of finishing your high school despite of pandemic, and you'll be moving to another step. Be always resilient, stay positive, and be strong to reach your dreams. Good luck and congratulations.
To our beloved parents, graduating class of the school year 2020-2021, fellow educators, ever supportive stakeholders, a blessed day to all of us. Would like to express my deepest gratitude to all the members of the faculty and staff of Tario Lim High who worked together in making this school year a very meaningful one. And so to the parents and stakeholders who worked as one community, assisting the school in providing quality service to our beloved learners. My sincerest congratulations to all the graduates of Tario Lim National Memorial High School, class of 2021. I communicate here before you, looking back at the legacy we've made all together, the legacy of triumph over fear, victory over anxiety, and achievement amidst uncertainties. Looking at every aspect of this achievement of quality education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, I came to realize of the beauty of interplay between and among the people involved in education. Parents' role became indispensable, teachers' duty is intensified, students' individual effort is highlighted, and the role of the local community for safety and support is deemed vital in achieving quality and holistic education. I would like you to know, my dear graduates, that we teachers and administrators were very pleased and grateful every moment you submitted your modules and other requirements, knowing that you have spent much of your time for it. Before the pandemic, learning takes place only during daytime in school. We depend on how our teachers explain the lessons and perform tasks as instructed. But for this school year, our initiative is stimulated. Our sense of personal discipline is tested, and our call of duty at home and in school is accomplished. In fact, it consumes not just our time while we awake, but even devours our time for sleeping. It is my joy to share my realization and accomplishing our modules at home tells us something that most, if not all of us, have ignored, that education starts and ends at home. Not only that, learning should take place at home, supported by each member of a family. Most of all, parents and siblings are worried whether tasks are done or not. This is a learning environment we observed in this time of pandemic. Without us knowing and realizing, it is the ideal learning atmosphere which should transpire even in face-to-face learning. At the start of the school year 2020-2021, we were all speculating of the quality of education since teaching and learning process will take place remotely between teachers and students. We even questioned on how to reconcile learning while staying at home. Some may have thought learning decreases as we increase our distance from school. But when we speak of quality of education in this time of pandemic, it does not only refer to the output, but on the outcome. A lot of people around us would even criticize our physical quality of outputs. But the reality is, quality does not end with the output, but it is defined by the outcome. The becoming of you, our dear graduates. You who are ready to face the challenges in life, eager to learn a new lesson by doing it, and humble enough to seek help from others. You are the breathing insignia of a genuine graduate. My gratitude to the parents of our graduates. We severely all know that you were left with no choice on the modality of learning your child had to undergo. In fact, some of your doubts and questions were left unanswered. Nevertheless, you responded and adjusted to whatever may come, as long as your child continues to advance in learning and not left behind, not to be overtaken by, but to graduate on time. My dear graduates, your dedication to learn is unmistakable. Your unquestionable aspiration to reach the finish line is now realized. May God bless you and grant your heart's desire to succeed in life and to give joy and honor to your family. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
I am so happy and proud to congratulate the graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. You made history as the first batch that got through the pandemic. Who would ever think that we made what seemed impossible possible? Week by week, page by page, module by module, and now you are graduates and completers. Thank you, our dear teachers, for your sacrifices. The world might not see the noble things you did, but God sees everything and is still in control. Dear graduates and completers, please proceed to the next chapter of your life with excitement. Look forward to the endless possibilities and think of countless ways of reaching your potential, not forgetting to use them to serve our fellow Antiqueños someday and also our country. Because at the end of the day, ito pa rin ang ating lupang hinirang, ang bayang magiliw, ang perlas ng silanganan. Congratulations!
Congratulations, dear graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. You make us look at the future with anticipation and pride. You have once again proven that true champions can thrive in the midst of the challenging realities of life. Your sheer grit and resilience have brought you this far in your lifelong pursuit of quality education. Your achievements call for a celebration. You have risen above the worst of times and have responded to the overwhelming demands of the new normal with elan. Your education must not only be reflected in your report cards, but must be manifested in how you masterfully deal with life. An embodiment of courage, compassion, character, and competence. As you relish this moment, remember to celebrate your success with our indefatigable advocates and champions of quality education. Teachers, parents, school administrators, education leaders, stakeholders, and friends, among others. Your success seals our triumph over trials. It propels our collective aspiration for a brighter future despite the limitations caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. This is just the beginning of a beautiful journey ahead. We firmly believe in your potential for success because in DepEd Region 6, every child is a champion. As you cross this time of immense challenges and great opportunities, keep your passion for greatness alive. May your achievements inspire everyone to move forward with a renewed sense of hope, meaning, and purpose. Together, we shall rise as one. Ipadayon ta ang pagpalanggaanay. Once again, congratulations and mabuhay!
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. there has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Our dynamic and hard-working principal, Sir Alfred Magluyan, our workaholic teaching staff, my fellow PTE officers, my dear students. I am highly elated and surprised being chosen to give you an inspirational message during these virtual closing exercises with the theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon Lalong Patatagin sa Gitna ng Pandemya. At first, I was hesitant to accept the invitation, but upon the persuasion of my daughter, Tintin, and upon the request of our principal, Sir Magluyan, the spelling of no, spelled Y-E-S. The situation we are experiencing right now is very critical and very abnormal due to the occurrence of SALOT, the COVID-19 pandemic, devastating the world economies to nil condition, including our country. The intellectual aspects of our students' life was greatly affected, but I would like to congratulate our educational institution, especially your mentors who sacrificed so much and put the safety into peril that they may affected with COVID. Thanks God they are safe. The reason why you are here, all of you, students, ended your modular type of learning, earning your proper educational capability to pursue to another chapter of attaining higher knowledge, the college education. The demonic act of what our religious group would say, an undertaking enforced by 666 through the New World Order as programmed by the Illuminati group, wherein they are now in control of government of nations in the implementation of satanic rules such as one government, one religion, and one economy. Having said of the above circumstances, our government, through DepEd, did not allow to curtail or hamper your continued studies. Learning, your continued studies or learning, and here you are this time receiving your reward, the diploma, as proof of your dedicated effort to answer your modules as means to continue to further your studies, and with your perseverance, all of you succeeded. As parents, we are very much happy for everything you have achieved. In this regard, I am expressing my warmest congratulations to all of you graduates of grade 12 students. You are now ready to proceed to the next level, the college life. I am fervently praying that you will continue studying in college so that all of you will be properly given an appropriate knowledge when you enrolled in courses you have preferred, and no amount of COVID can stop you in achieving your dreams towards greener pasture. Finally, a sort of reminder, I am quoting my favorite quotation. I wish to impart to all of you which serves as my basis during my time in school, just like you, and I quote, "The only commodity on earth that does not deteriorate when used is knowledge." Hope you continue to strive hard in acquiring appropriate knowledge Only in this way you can transform yourself from nothing to something very soon. Good luck. Congratulations to all of you, and God bless each and every one of you, my dear students. Thank you very much.
Felisa B. Beryong, CESO 6, Officer in Charge of the Office of the Schools Division Superintendent, duly represented by Corazon C. Tingson, CESE, Officer in Charge of the Office of the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, I hereby certify that the following candidates for graduation in Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics or STEM, with 8 males and 7 females, with total of 15 candidates, in Accountancy and Business Management or ABM, with 32 males and 45 females, with total of 77 candidates, in Agri-Crop Production or ACP, with 12 males and 24 females, with total of 36 candidates, in Computer System Servicing or CSS, with 16 males and 13 females, with total of 29 candidates, in Home Economics or HE, with 18 males and 15 females, with total of 33 candidates, summing up to 86 males and 104 females, with grand total of 190 candidates, have satisfactorily completed the requirements for senior high school for secondary schools of the Department of Education. And I hereby recommend for your confirmation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by our Schools Division Superintendent, Mrs. Felisa B. Beryong, CESO 6, and in my capacity as Officer in Charge, Office of the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Department of Education, Schools Division of Antique, and upon the recommendation of your school principal, Mr. Albert Fred S. Magluyan, that you have satisfactorily completed the minimum prescribed requirements of the basic education curriculum for senior high school. I now confirm the graduation of 86 males and 104 females, a total of 190 graduates of Tario Lim National High School. This July 16, 2021, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates!
The graduating class of 2021 and the first virtual graduation of Tario Lim National Memorial High School school year 2020-2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand. Amirella Rance Joshua V., La Paz, Tibiao, Antique, with honors. Bangkaya Fritz G., Importante, Tibiao, Antique, with honors. Bantillo Andre Lance A., Tuno, Tibiao, Antique, with honors. Basa Lian Simon N. Martinez, Tibiao, Antique, with honors. Esparagoza RJ.A. Natividad, Tibiao, Antique, with high honors. Panagsagan Stephenson L. Buhi, Kulasi, Antique, with honors. Pereira Darrell James T. Santo Rosario, Tibiao, Antique, with honors. Toricampo Carl Adrian A. Poblacion Tibiao Antique with honors. Amson Dolores D. Amar Tibiao Antique with honors. Baliamento Erica May A. Importante Tibiao Antique with high honors. Breyones Regine C. Martinez Tibiao Antique with honors. 14 Rosebeak J. San Francisco Norte Tibiao Antique with high honors. Mines Alexis C. Tuno Tibiao Antique with high honors. Patricio IVA Amar Tibiao Antique with high honors. Vicente Emeline A. Martinez Tibiao Antique with honors. Congratulations! A big round of applause for the graduates of Accountancy, Business and Management strand. Section A. Barcibal Ramil E. Natividad Tibiao Antique. Bilarmino Jose Andre G. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Beloselio RJU Santo Rosario Tibiao Antique. Española Christian Kevin F. Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Española Stefano Ryle M. Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Galicia Christian E. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Importante Marvin Oliver D. Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Halandone RJD Natividad Tibiao Antique. La Victoria Jason B Natividad Tibiao Antique. Lorenzo Dave Joshua C Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Lozano Christian Mike D. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Mateo John Rex A. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Ogatis Joshua C. Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Patricio Amelito A. Amar Tibiao Antique. Pereira Simon C. Santo Rosario Tibiao Antique. Raynon Charles Nathaniel H. Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Tibang Jason A. Caritan Colasi Antique. Tumolin Erwin P. Importante Tibiao Antique with honors. Alahada Christine May M. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Amar Abigail E. Malabor Tibiao Antique with honors. Hersaga Judy Ann Salazar Tibiao Antique. Balyarta Mary Ann C. Importante Tibiao Antique with honors. Bandoja Jerin C. Importante, Tibiao Antique, with honors. Cordero Evelyn Joy E. Tobias Fournier, Patnongon Antique. Domingo Jerolet A. Malabor Tibiao Antique, with honors. Fabian Jayaan B. Importante, Tibiao Antique, with honors. Ferrer Shena June, Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Flores Jean F. La Paz Tibiao Antique, with honors. Francisco Angelica A. Salazar Tibiao Antique, with honors. Julian Ira G. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Mariano Giselle C. Amar Tibiao Antique, with honors. Nicor Maria Luisa B. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Pasete Giselle May C. Alegre Tibiao Antique, with honors. Pacheco Emeriza Glo F. Importante Tibiao Antique, with honors. Pacheco Erica May F. Importante Tibiao Antique, with honors. Pellegrino Judy E. Santo Rosario Tibiao Antique. Talam Gemma Rose, San Isidro, Tibiao Antique. Olbe Ronaline O, San Isidro, Tibiao Antique. Congratulations! Another round of applause for the graduates of Accountancy, Business and Management strand. Section B. Bahado Lionel, Salazar Tibiao Antique. Basa Albin Lyndon N. Martinez Tibiao Antique. Esparagoza James C. Natividad Tibiao Antique. Gualberto Jericho A. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Mines Jean-Marc A. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Narciso Joester S. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Oliveros LJ.A. San Isidro Tibiao Antique. Pagharion Merc Jeriel Rod M. Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Pasuluhan Mark Ken, Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. Pidjenko Argelo O. Martinez Tibiao Antique. Juanico June Michael B. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Reyno Remar A. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Sabares Rex John M. Pitak Tibiao Antique. Villalino Mac Joven F. Salazar Tibiao Antique. Amar Gemma D. Gua Barbaza Antique. Amar Glyza Dream P. Tuno Tibiao Antique. Apura Alexandra Nicole B. Natividad Tibiao Antique with honors. Artilado Willin A. Salazar Tibiao Antique. Ongon Allen Joy R. Poblasyon Tibiao Antique. Bijores Rose Jean A. Malabor Tibiao Antique. De la Cruz Sherlyn J. Poblasyon Tibiao Antique. De la Cruz Dayan Leslie, Poblasyon Tibiao Antique, with honors. Domingo Visa Joy E, Poblasyon Tibiao Antique, with honors. Francisco de Liza O, Castillo Tibiao Antique. Hindap Kirsty Ashley, Tondo, Manila, with honors. Importante Marmy Joy B. Martinez, Tibiao Antique. Importante Norlene S. San Isidro, Tibiao Antique, with honors. Magbanwa Jomela, Lisa Barbaza Antique. Maano Jonafel A. Martinez, Tibiao Antique, with honors. Maximo Genebeth M. Salazar, Tibiao Antique. Molina Sheena M. Poblasyon Tibiao Antique, with honors. Nicholas Lestin A. Pitak, Tibiao Antique. Paragas Elizabeth Joy G. Salazar, Tibiao Antique, with honors. Picture Lovely Joy E. Hinalinan, Barbaza Antique. Pondo Christine C. Malabor, Tibiao Antique. Reno May A. Malabor, Tibiao Antique, with honors. Tumulin Rhea May M. Importante, Tibiao Antique. Puntal Hazel May. Santo Rosario, Tibiao Antique, with honors. Vedeja Gracial K. Y. Poblasyon Tibiao Antique. Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of TVL, Agri-Fishery Arts Strand, Agricultural Crops Production, and C2. Abilada Mitch D. Malabor, Tibiao Antique, with honors. Calixto Gerald S. San Francisco Sur, Tibiao Antique. Casimiro Wilfredo Jr. B. Martinez, Tibiao Antique. Crisostomo Mark Vincent A. Malabor, Tibiao Antique. Dalisay, John Ray A. Santo Rosario, Tibiao Antique. Francisco Brian E. Santo Rosario, Tibiao Antique. Mariano Saldi B. Malabor, Tibiao Antique. Minez Abon H. Importante, Tibiao Antique. Platino Benji A. Malabor, Tibiao Antique. Rowinita Marcelino Jr. E. Natividad, Tibiao Antique. Tomolin Kim R. D. Santo Rosario, Tibiao Antique. Puntalan John Christ C. Importante, Tibiao Antique. Agustin Jonalyn N. Salazar, Tibiao Antique with honors. Antonio Jessica E. Tuno, Tibiao Antique. Antonio Mary Rose A. Tuno, Tibiao Antique. Antonio Renegine A. Tuno, Tibiao Antique. Antonio Rica T. Pitak, Tibiao Antique. Arzaga Jessamay B. Tuno, Tibiao Antique. Blanco Casey Joy B. Pandoha, Tibiao Antique. Demetrio Rica D. Malabor, Tibiao Antique with honors. Dioquino Celina La Paz, Tibiao Antique. Domingo Edelyn A. Amar, Tibiao Antique. Espartero Jonah Alayla E. Alegre, Tibiao Antique. Espartero Jonafe A. Tuno, Tibiao Antique. Francisco Ana Marie F. Santo Rosario, Tibiao Antique with honors. Francisco Kersicate J. Amar, Tibiao Antique. Gregorio Rowelyn A. San Francisco Sur, Tibiao Antique. Luchavez Jeka May Esparagosa, Tibiao Antique. Minez Myril A. Malabor, Tibiao Antique.
Nisusito, Lucille Tuno, Tibiao, and Tuki.
Pablo, Jasime C. Amar Tibiao Antique. Rio, Mary Rose O. Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Santiago, Pamela B. Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Teodoro, Justin Pearl F. Castillo Tibiao Antique. Teodoro, Rowena P. Tuno Tibiao Antique. Tomolin Rica Jane B. Importante Tibiao Antique. Congratulations! A round of applause please for the graduates of TVL, Information and Communications Technology Strand, Computer Systems Servicing NC2. Agustin John Kenneth D. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Amerila Larry E. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Baconggalio Riandale P. Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Bado JRJ Tuno Tibiao Antique. Belarmino Kayan James E. Santo Rosario Tibiao Antique. Bernisto Eric James S. Poblacion Tibiao Antique. De la Cruz Franz M. Importante Tibiao Antique. Divina Gracia Jake Q. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Entrina Albert Angelo S. Malabor Tibiao Antique with honors. Española Mico F. Poblacion Tibiao Antique. Gualberto Jomar Salazar Tibiao Antique. Miguel Justin E. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Pagsugiron Ferry John D. Malabor Tibiao Antique with honors. Pagsugiron Loliboy D. La Paz Tibiao Antique. Pareño Rex S. La Paz Tibiao Antique. Yumin John Kyle T. Malabor Tibiao Antique. Aguirre Jenny M. Pita Tibiao Antique. Andres Joy Rose F. Flores Kulasi Antique. Arzaga Jessa A. Malabor Tibiao Antique with honors. Bahar Kimberly Shane Malabor, Tibyao, Antique. Kahilig, Jonessa A. Poblasyon, Tibyao, Antique. With honors. Daet, April Rose G. San Luis, Culasi, Antique. Española, Glidel B. Malabor, Tibyao, Antique. With honors. Estares, Ameline A. Poblasyon, Tibyao, Antique. Namion, Danica B. Malabor, Tibyao, Antique. Pagharion, Lori J. Malabor, Tibyao, Antique. Salvador, Lian Dominic B. Amar, Tibyao, Antique. With honors. Sobrino, Joanne C. Malabor, Tibyao, Antique. With honors. Dan Huangco, Gian R. Amar, Tibyao, Antique. With honors. Congratulations! And last but not the least, a round of applause please for the graduates of TVL, Home Economics Strand, Wellness Massage NC2, Beauty Nail Care NC2, Hairdressing NC2. Agustin, John Vincent, Pandoja, Tibyao, Antique. Alcarte, Rex Miguel M. Poblasyon, Tibyao, Antique. Almasin, Noli III B. Malabor, Tibyao, Antique. Pandoja, Marcel Chris G. Poblasyon, Tibyao, Antique. Blanco, June Junior U. Poblasyon, Tibyao, Antique. Brigido, John Ray A. Santa Crista, Tibyao, Antique. Lumpines, Brian M. Malabor, Tibyao, Antique. De la Cruz, Darwin Adrian J. Poblasyon, Tibyao, Antique. Esparagoza, John Lee J. Malabor, Tibyao, Antique. Kent A. Malabor, Tibyao, Antique. Magallanes, Jorex B. Poblasyon, Tibyao, Antique. Binez, Jimmy June L. Poblasyon, Tibyao, Antique. Perez, Michael Angelo S. La Paz, Tibyao, Antique. Reyno, Robert Jr. N. Malabor, Tibyao, Antique. Samiliano, Denver T. Poblasyon, Tibyao, Antique. Poblasyon Tibyao Antique. Toko, Jonathan Yu, Santa Justa, Tibyao Antique. Ventura, Raymond S. Malabor, Tibyao Antique. Alojado, Grace M. Centro Norte, Culasi Antique. Antonio Angie P. Santo Rosario, Tibyao Antique, with honors. Balyenas, Nicole Malabor, Tibyao Antique. Cristobal, Sheila Jean F. Santa Justa, Tibyao Antique. Domingo, Rizamay V. San Francisco Sur, Tibyao Antique. Espinosa, Joanna Marie A. Malabor, Tibyao Antique. Magno, Jean G. Santo Rosario, Tibyao Antique. Marquez, Shane Nicole E. La Paz, Tibyao Antique. Oliveros, Jesserine A. San Isidro, Tibyao Antique. Balyot, Edeline, Lezo, Aklan. Rico, Kimberly A. Malabor, Tibyao Antique. Sangeles, Claire M. Santa Justa, Tibyao Antique. Tan, Jason Day P. Importante, Tibyao Antique. Bahilidad, Julie Faith S. Fundación Tibyao Antique. Vicente, Rizali A. Martinez, Tibyao Antique. Congratulations!
Today is a very special and memorable day to all of us. Indeed, it is the day that we have been anticipating. First and foremost, I would like to express my greatest gratitude to the man and the father of this school, our beloved principal, Mr. Albert Fred S. Magluyan, to our illustrious teachers and administrators, our wonderful parents, friends, fellow graduates, a pleasant afternoon to all of us. On behalf of the graduating class of 2020-2021, I am honored to be here right now to give you a message of encouragement and motivation. Graduation day is the most awaited day and the day that we dream of as a student. It is because as this day comes, lots of thoughts are rumbling to our minds. The thoughts of challenges, struggles, and hardships that were replaced of happiness and excitement because finally it was paid off. We will not be having the typical graduation that we could walk across the stage to receive our diploma or even taking pictures with our family or friends, but still, we are grateful enough to be called graduates and be reap the fruits of our hard work throughout the years. Looking back when we were grade 7 years, it was the first day of school that were filled of mixed emotion, excitement, and nervous. These were the days that we are all strangers to one another. But eventually, we become close friends and we make band like sisters and brothers. The most unforgettable moment that we made in this grade is that we became the champion in our culminating activity because of our unity. When we are in our grade 8 and 9, we started to come out in our nutshell. We started to participate in every school activity. Our grade 10 years were filled with bitter and sweet memories. As I can vividly remember, it was in this year that lots of fights, trash talks, and eventually lead us to an open forum. Yet, we're all thankful because we became more even, closer, and matured in handling situations. Finally, senior high school years come. We felt saddened because we will be separated from each other. Despite that we are only 15 in our section, we created a lot of memories and experiences that we will be cherished and treasure in our lives. Remembering the past, we find ourselves sharing happy and terrible memories. These were moments that we struggled due to some factors such as academic and family issues, as well as personal issues, to the point that some of us sought to quit up. But we persevere. We form a family. Our teacher in school became our second parents who taught us so many things. They never failed to offer us with the education we deserve. They also instilled us of proper manners and words of encouragement which motivated and inspired us. Despite our opposing viewpoints, we end up liking each other. We argued like sisters and brothers, and we occasionally did amuse and ridiculous things that brought us joy. In difficult circumstances, we ended backing up each other. COVID-19 pandemic have caused massive change to our daily lives, particularly to us students. Face-to-face learning evolved into online and modular learning. Things have become a lot worse. We were under a lot of stress and were concerned about what's going to happen. Many of us are having trouble adjusting to a new manner of studying. I learned and realized that learning without the presence of teachers was challenging, but it brought us to learn independently. It helped us to realize to become more resilient and adaptable to change. Batch 2021. I am encouraging all of you to go to the next level. The tertiary education, despite of the uncertainties that this pandemic is bringing, college life might be challenging, but we must remain focused in our objectives. We may be shed many tears, sleepless nights, busy days, financial problems, or even other hurdles, but we must persevere. With constant activities, believe in the praise, if others can do, why can't I? No one knows what lies ahead, but one thing is for sure. If we just keep going, a brighter future awaits. With the spread of virus, the world faced unprecedented reality. It is a time when things that were previously imaginable are now in reality. That is why now, more than ever, is the time to be a better person and a productive citizen. My fellow classmates, today marks the beginning of a new era. The future is full of secrets and surprises rather than promises. What you've learned will help you prepare for both situations. Let me leave you with a Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. Scripture says that, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed." Congratulations, Batch 2021. We made it! May all of us become who we want to be. Ad majorem Dei Gloria.